I wrote a letter to Giovanni Perducci, head of the Uffizi Gallery. I told him that I had the painting in my possession and that I wanted it to hang again in Italy. We met in December, in Florence. I rented a room at the Hotel Tripoli, Italia. He came to meet me here. I remember very well. Filthy room, I'm embarrassed. He came in the morning, we shook hands, I locked the door, I pulled my trunk out from under the bed. I know he's thinking, this man doesn't have the painting because I'm pulling out brushes, you know, house painting brushes, my overalls, some rags. But I had her at the bottom. They had built a false bottom and she was under this, wrapped in a red cloth. I carried her over to him. He was standing by the window. He was looking at me, a little afraid, I think. This is my feeling too, because I think that this may be the last time that I hold the painting in my arms. That this is the end of the story. The lovers have to part. And I want to go back. But I give her to him. Takes the cloth away, makes a little sound. I know this sound, catching of the breath. He compares the painting to a photograph he's brought. He looks at some numbers on the back of the panel. No doubt in his mind that this is the work of Leonardo. I think maybe this man is going to cry. And this makes me think that we are like brothers, paesani, an understanding between us. He was an old man, a great lover of art. I could tell this in the way he held her. I gave him my full name. Vincenzo Perugia from Dumenza, an Italian citizen. He took the painting from me. I let him leave with it, with only a promise that I would receive a reward for this. Now, maybe I'm a stupid man, but I didn't care anymore. I had done what I had set out to do. After he left with her, I thought to lie down on my bed because something in my legs, I couldn't stand up anymore. Just then, the police entered the room. I give myself to them because, why not? I'm falling. And these men, they hold me. I say nothing. I go. They put me in prison faster than man can say, welcome home. And the painting? She stayed in Italy for only 10 days before being escorted back to Paris. The French authorities, so nice of them, gave Italy permission to exhibit the painting before returning it. When she went on view for the first time, there was a riot outside the Uffizi. So many people. They pushed the police aside to get into the museum to see her, to see what was once theirs. The museum made the people pay. This I find disgusting. But even the poor paid for the privilege, taking their few lira they had hidden behind their kitchen sinks. No donations for the church this week. They went to pay their respects at the Uffizi.
Yes, everywhere it's La Gioconda. Florence seems the apotheosis of beauty. No word is spoken but La Gioconda, nothing is sought but La Gioconda, nothing else takes place but talk of how long her Italian journey will last and the pleasure of seeing her again. Yesterday, 30,000 people went to the Uffizi, more visitors in a single day than it normally has in a month. La Gioconda will remain here until Thursday before going to Rome. It is said that she is enjoying herself and smiling all the more. Those who have seen her say that she is in good health and in beauty. The rest has been good for her. She is composed. She had a rather pallid tint, but the cheeks were full, the looks serene. I am here, do not fear, she seemed to say. I shall not leave so soon. Florence, yes, Florence, I have always had a weakness for Florence! The Italian people have patience for her. One must stop for an hour, stamp his feet, puff, elbow his way in order to enter the sanctuary. And then lost. The waiting is over. We are inside and in front. Behold! Behold. The image we know, which is familiar, which joins the company of cherished apparitions, of beloved faces. It is she in all her beauty. Even those who heretofore were saying yes, but after all, she is nothing but a fat lady, rather pretty, who smiles. Even those who reduced her to her real and linear proportions were won over, overcome, and conquered by her. Ah, the emotion that wells up when the Italians have her here in their hands. An emotion of almost religious zeal. We thought of Leonardo, and if you were here at this triumph of his and his creation. Through the large windows of the Uffizi, one can see the Arno River and the Ponte Vecchio, the 15th century. Perhaps La Gioconda would smile even more if she saw once more the city that was hers, and where she was born, first to life, then to immortality. They have for a little while placed her in prison in that room. When the gallery closes, when twilight falls, we hope that, with 2 guards for safety, they will place her at the window so that she can once more watch dusk descend upon the Arno. This is Larry Worthington Buckles in Florence.
You! It is you! Madonna! You come home! So beautiful! Oh, be calm, I have to be calm. I'm an older woman. You too, huh? Look at you. Never do I think I see you, Madonna. Hey, stop pushing, stop pushing. I'm an older woman, let me breathe a minute. These people out of their minds. For you. Look at you. You know, I know what you did. What you did to that boy. You put the eye on me. Bewitching. Making to bring you here. You want to come home, no? You do this. I know. David. I was a David too. Yes, years ago. I was very beautiful. All the men, they wanted me. All the boys loved Marcel Antonelli. I knew how to look at them. Oh, and my clothes. I had such beautiful clothes. Such lovely dresses and hats with the feathers of birds. I was like you. We have all these years missed you, beautiful lady. We miss you. Oh, there pushing. They're pushing. I can't stay with you. I will remember your face all the time. I think of my mother, how she would have loved to see you. Bless us, beautiful lady, bless us. They say we will have to go to the bar. Our boys made to go do this. Smile to keep the death away. Beautiful lady, Madonna. All the boys come home. Smile for this.
I received a sentence of 1 year and 15 days. This from an Italian court. The government understood nothing. But I think maybe the people understood. Gifts were sent to my cell. Every morning someone sent me milk and coffee, and at noon a little lunch, a few cigarettes. One evening, a box of figs was brought to my cell. There was a note which, here, I keep this note. A lady wrote this to me. Dear Mr. Perugia, when she was here, my mother and I came up from Volterra to see her. My mother is very old, but she insisted we come. We spent many nights talking about the lady since that visit. We do not know art, but we were changed in our hearts. Thank you, dear sir, and please enjoy the figs. I keep this. People wrote to me and sent me things the whole time I was in prison. This tells you something, no? And all the things I had left behind in the room at the hotel where I was arrested, my house painting brushes, my hat, my tools, people wanted to buy these things. And the police sold them, even my old rags covered with paint. My unpaid bills, people even wanted these, to have something with my name on it. No money was ever paid to me. That's fine. I only wonder where they keep these things, you know? Maybe they put them out where people can see them, show them to the children. This is from the man who brought home La Gioconda. From Italy, from the government, I never received any money. No appreciation, nothing. When I got out of prison, all I had was the shirt on my back. A little money I'd saved from what people had sent me. When I first got out, I didn't feel ready to go home, to Dumenza, to my family. I wanted to stay a little in Florence. I walked by the hotel where they had arrested me. They had painted a picture of Madonna Lisa on the wall above the entrance. This was very badly done. The smile, it was too much on one side, like she had a toothache. I walked around the streets for a few hours. Nobody knew who I was. I thought to go to the Uffizi, and then I think, I cannot bear this. To see the paintings, the Raphaels, I cannot bear this. To see the angels. I took the train to Dumenza. And why I wasn't happy to be going home, I don't know. This is what I wanted, no? On the train, I kept crying. The lady sitting across from me, no sympathy. She got up and moved to another seat. I hadn't had a bath for a few days. My hair needed to be cut. And maybe I looked like, maybe she thought, there's a man not to be trusted. A man like that might do anything. Bottle of wine in his coat pocket? Oh, get away from that man. A drunkard, no doubt. Ashamed to this state.
to artists, like me, Marcel Duchamp. The dreaded dream here in reality. Perfection. Why try anything else? Why pick up one's brush? Look at her. The morbid dance, the exquisite softness of the flesh, the mystery of it, the light dying into the dark, the spumante. The man could paint, wouldn't he? And as easy as drying the varnish on his fingernails. Sprezzatura, children. Sprezzatura. Make it look easy, light. Never show the gears. Look at her. She is the dream we've had since we were children. The sweet, dreadful dream that keeps us